Folks, before I start this video, I want to let you know there will be animal parts in this video. If this is not your kind of thing, I encourage you to not watch it. If you want to watch and you want to learn something about Appalachian heritage and how to scald a hog and how to work with pigs, then you can watch this video. If you don't want to learn about that, if you don't want to see this stuff, skip the video, don't watch this, it's okay. Remain on the vlog because we're going to do lots of farm stuff. But this is just part of farming and I feel like folks should know this. Hey folks, it's Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Today is the day. Today's the day we're going to be processing the hog, okay? We're going to teach you today the old-fashioned way of processing a hog. We're going to teach you how to scald the hog, how to make bacon, sausage, ham, maybe pork chops. I'm not quite sure. This is the man in charge of all of it. He learned it from my great-grandpa. Come on along with us. We're going to have a little bit of fun today. All right? We're going to do a little bit of talking too. We're going to tell you, we'll walk you through this stuff. So don't worry. You're going to learn a whole lot today. You're going to learn along the way right here with us. It'll be a good time. You're not going to see any gruesome grossness and murder. So if that's what you're here for, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about learning the old-fashioned way of processing a hog, the Appalachian way. All right? Woo! Stoney Ridge, farm Stoney Ridge, Stoney Ridge farm. Woo! All right.
What do you say you got for the temperature of the water?
89.9. What you got?
Got that. Trust it.
So folks, what we're doing here, this is a smokestack right here that you see behind me, and this is a large tub of water. We have some pallets and we have plywood laid out right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the hog and we're going to dispatch the hog, meaning we're going to kill the hog and we'll roll him over in this warm water. Now the goal here is about 148 to 155 degrees. We'll dip the hog over in here and we'll scrape the hair from the pig, okay? So once we do that, we'll take the pig and cut it into sections and we'll start making the bacon, the sausage, and the hams. It sounds simple, but it's not simple. I'm going to take you along. We're going to learn about this. If you are here to see something pretty, then you're in the wrong place. If you're here to learn something about the Appalachian way, this is the way it's done. So folks,
I think the one's probably around 350 and the other one's probably 450.
Gotcha.
Pretty bad.
Before we get started here, folks, I want to let you know this video is going to show dead animals. Dead animals are what you buy in the grocery store in a package just like this. When you buy a box with hamburger patties in it, it's from an animal that was alive. When you buy a package of pork chops, it's from an animal that's alive. When you buy chicken fingers, it's from an animal that was alive. I'm taking you to a place that you may have never been, a place where animals die. Now if you eat meat, that means you're eating dead animals. If you don't want to see the hard part, if you don't want to see this, then I encourage you to turn the video off now and continue on with the regular farm vlog videos. But this is about farming, this is about Appalachian lifestyle, and this is real life. So if you want to continue. If you want to cross-examine me and tell me how gross I am and how nasty I am, I'm just going to delete your comments. This is real life. The food you buy in the grocery store, the meat you buy in the grocery store was on the hoof or on foot at some point in its life, and this is the part that you don't see. Let's learn something. So folks, the next step in this process is we have to dispatch the hog. We'll do that with a .22 rifle, and then we'll cut its jugular vein and drain the blood. I'm not going to show you this, but this is what's going on. We have the pigs in the trailer right here. We'll do that, and we'll take it over with the tractor and the bucket over here to the scalding pot. So guys, this is Joe. Joe, tell me why you're doing this.
We're doing this because, you know, people have gotten away from doing it the old way, the way it used to be done years ago, and you know, it's sad that the generations are getting away from that now, and it's a good experience for young people to get involved in this to keep, you know, the heritage alive the way it needs to be.
He was just telling me, you know, this is something that my kids may never do, his kids may never do. We used to do this every year here on the farm. When I was growing up here, we'd killed 1 or 2, 3 hogs, and my parents sold country hams and ham biscuits and stuff like that to make money, to make extra money, because we were poor, and that's the way it was. So This is just passing on that Appalachian heritage.
Yeah, and if anybody can benefit from it, it'd be great.
Yep. So we're sharing this with you because we think you can benefit from it. This is a part of Appalachian heritage that's going to be lost. So we have the tractor over here. We're picking the pig up in the bucket. We're going to bring him over and put him in the scalding water, which is right here.
A little bit more, so we pull him out, he'll be in the center. All right? Yeah.
So we've already dispatched the hog. We've killed the hog. We're waiting on the water temperature to get up a little bit. I have a little laser sensor right here. We're at 114 degrees right now. We're shooting for that 148 mark, and we want to catch it on the upstroke. And the way that we're doing this is we want to heat the water up to a temperature that opens the pore on the hog and allows the hair to simply fall out. And we use these little scrapers. I'll show you the scrapers here. So once we get the water warm, we'll dip the hog in the hot water and we'll pull him back out, and we'll use these scrapers right here. And basically, you use that scraper and you scrape the hair off. This is the big side, this is the small side. So if you look at it like this, the small side is used for getting around behind the ears and in tight spots, and the big side is used to get the massive body of the hog. And basically we just remove the hair. So the heat has to be just right for us to lay that hog in there, those pores to open up and allow those hairs to release. That's what we're doing. Folks, here's a perfect example of why you don't mix your technology and your farming. Right up there in that tree, about 60 feet up, is a DJI Mavic Pro drone. So we got a $1,000 tree right there. Good times.
All right. Now we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. Getting hot. I'm just gonna do it like I always did. Stir it around in there until it gets up to about 148. It's pretty damn close here, boys. We're gonna roll him right on over in there. You two, me and Josh will roll him in there, and y'all tighten them chains up where you don't slosh.
We'll bob him up and down for 3 minutes.
We just keep on bobbing them. You don't want them shoulders and hams laying on the bottom and turning brown on you. They'll cook. Right.
How much of the hair will fall off once we dip him in there?
It'll come off in handfuls.
And then once we get him on the other side, we just get off what's remaining?
Yeah, you give him hell in.
When you
Put
hang
him in there, Josh.
When you hang him in the tree, you gonna stand up here?
Yeah.
We ain't letting him flop down, we gonna ease him down. Hold on, Vaughn, let me get the back end underneath here. Hold on.
You pull it.
Fix it. There you go. I got it, that's good.
Right. Easy, pull them chains tight. Pull them tight.
Got it.
You got it. Ready?
Don't bob him now. You don't need bob him now. Let him go down in there. There you go. Joe, let your end down.
It is.
Push him with your foot.
Push him on over this way.
There it is.
Was that other chain, the safety chain?
Yeah.
So right now we're bobbing the hog up and down in the water here. The water temperature reached 148 degrees. And what we're waiting on is for the hair to turn loose, okay? So the hair has to turn loose. If you get him too hot, the hair will set in and you'll never get it out. If you don't do it just right, the hair won't turn loose. So that's what we're doing here.
Oh, yeah. Come right ahead.
Yeah, buddy.
You coming?
Oh, yeah. Up there. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
Go
nice.
back in there with you, okay? The hair coming off his tail.
I ain't tried yet.
Should slip right off.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're bobbing a little bit more. A little bit more. Now, chicken, you get them feet up and give him a twist. Get up on the thing.
Alright.
Yeah, the skin comes right out.
All right, get it. Get it.
Rolling the whole
Oh,
hog.
hog though, we gotta pull him that way first.
You gotta get the chain, pull him this way. Like,
There we go.
Get him wrapped up.
All right, check his flank. Right there in that flank. Right there.
Oh, yeah, it's peeling off.
Coming off?
Good.
Yeah, grab, stick your hand down there now. It ain't gonna scald you. We scald the hog, man. Get in the middle of it now. Come on out with it. Work together. Work together. Come on out with it. Yeah. Come on with it. There you go. Start scraping, boys. Y'all's your hog. Woo! Every hog, you don't need the chain no more. You don't pull the chain for us, you can't. There you go. Get on him, go.
Another scraper?
Yeah.
Back in the truck.
Yeah, get those heads.
So the hair comes out in sheets like that, okay?
Video here?
Alright, I'm gonna throw a bucket of water on him here in just a second. Y'all ready?
Yeah, you are.
Alright, let me ready. Hot. All right, come on. Watch your tail. Hot stuff. Okay. Maybe we'll roll him over on the other side.
Hold on, let me get up on between his legs a little bit.
Okay.
Damn chain he got wrapped.
Looking pretty. Red hog turned white. I need some more water. Well, you're doing good.
Very good.
All right.
Gotta stay up there. Get his ear. Pull his ear through you. There you go. Pull him there. Right to his shoulder. You pull.
All right, here we go. Hot.
Come on out there now. Get them all.
Get them bacon hairs. Feet gonna set on you.
You gonna eat the feet, Vaughn?
Huh?
You gonna eat its feet?
Yeah. I ain't gonna eat no hair. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the whole hog if I can.
There you go.
So you wanna get that skirt. We done got the skirt off of it. You know that hide, that layer of hide underneath the skin?
Yeah.
It's called a skirt.
Is that ear clean enough, or does it need to be?
Yeah, clean. You can put your mouth on it, it's clean enough. Otherwise, keep it clean. Get mine. There you go. And then get mine.
So now you can see that the hog almost looks totally white, okay? So we scraped all the hair off, basically all the mud, all the hair, and a layer of skin, the top layer of skin. Now we'll hang him up with the tractor, and we'll move on to the next hog.
Tell me what you're doing now. We're fixing to gavel him, and we're gonna hang him up on a single tree, and then we're gonna wash him down with hot water. We're gonna scrape him again.
All right.
Once we scrape him again, we're gonna wash him down with hot water again, and we're gonna throw cold water on him and finish the scraping, and it'll be time to take out the entry. We're gaveling him and taking the leaders out that we're gonna stick into the gavel that will support the weight of the whole hog. Am I doing it right, Joe?
Yeah, oh yeah, you know what you're doing.
That's the way you do it?
The way I do it, I cut on both sides, just like you got it. Let's make sure we get that big one out.
So folks, if you find this process interesting and you're looking for a set of these, I had the hardest time trying to find these scrapers. I found the only place in the United States that still has the molds to make these. So if you shoot me an email at stonyridgefarmer@gmail.com, I'll send you an invoice if you'd like to get yourself a set of these. When you email me, just email me a subject, hog scraper, okay? Thanks. So Zach, did you ever think, married my sister, you would be scraping a hog hanging out from a tractor?
Nope, not at all.
One more hot water and clean him down good, and then throw cold on him, rinse him off.
My dad's giving me total crap about the drone that's still up in the tree over here. He's like, I don't throw that water on the camera.
I guess that's karma for saying, you know what, you learned everything on your own.
Yeah, it's the price of doing business. Have a YouTube channel, you break stuff. That's just all about it. Bring you guys along with me. what you guys don't know is that Zach used to be a Rio in an F-18 Hornet. He used to be a Navy Rio, actually Marine Corps, I believe, Rio, flying F-18 Hornets. Cool. And now he's shaving a pig's head. So we gotten all the hairs off that we could possibly pull out, and now he has a torch, and we take that torch and we'll be burning off the rest of the hairs. There's probably out of, I don't know, 40 million hairs, there's probably 150 hairs left. I'll get you a little close up here. This is the part where we remove the internal organs. I'm not going to show you. Basically, we'll slit right down the middle, pull out the internal organs, and we'll utilize whatever organs we're going to use, like the chitlins and the liver and the heart and a few other things. Some of these things we don't eat ourselves, and we'll be giving away to some neighbors.
Tying this string around its intestines right here, just so it don't drain back inside once we pull the guts out.
So the next step in this process is we'll take the hog back down to the house here. We're going to hang him in a nice shady spot. It's going to be nice and cool tonight, down in the 20s. And tomorrow morning, that's when we'll start working with cutting it up into quarters, sectioning it up, making the bacon, making the sausage, making the hams. So we'll show you how we do the country hams, how we cure them with salt, and hopefully not get ran over with the tractor. My dad's a character. So this is a point in the video where I say bye. Guys, please click that like button, click that thumbs up. We're going to have a part 2 to this series, okay? The next part of the series will be tomorrow. When we go in the house, we'll be on the butcher block, we'll be in the salt box, we'll teach you how we make the hams and the bacon, how we salt them down, how we preserve them the old-fashioned way, what we do, just how it all works. This is part 1 of the part 2 series. Click the like button, click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, please. And click that little bell down there. If you guys are interested in buying some of those hog scrapers, shoot me an email at stoneyridgefarmer@gmail.com. That's stoneyridgefarmer@gmail.com. I'll send you an invoice through PayPal, and you can get a set of those hog scrapers for yourself. At this point, we've got some folks coming to pick up the entrails to make chitlins, and the liver, and the kidneys, and all that stuff. So, thanks a lot, guys. Come on back and see me here on the Stoney Ridge farm. Well, we're off farm now. We're on the Daddy Ridge farm. Come on back and see me. Tomorrow's video will be all about how we make bacon and make hams. Cool. Thanks. Woo! So you might have noticed there were 2 hogs. Here's the second hog. It's basically the same process, so there's no use in showing you 2 hogs. But for all you folks that saw 2 pigs in the trailer, that's the second one. I'll see you next time.